Hello, so my name is Elise. I am currently doing my job tour video for my internship for Dr. Queen, so here we go. So I work at the flagship resort in Atlantic City. The name of my employer is Kim DiAgostino as well as Roxanne Passarella. My job title is Assistant to the General Manager, which is Kim, and I work hand in hand with my superior on managerial level projects as well as assisting in meetings, group activities, and hotel events. So, a little about the company. I work for a timeshare resort company called Fantasy Resorts. We have three properties, the flagship, which is located in Atlantic City, where I reside, Atlantic Palace, which is also in Atlantic City, and La Samana, which is located down the street in Brigantine. So our company is part of Interval International, which allows our owners of our timeshare to exchange their properties and their stays here for international vacations around the world, cruises, anything like that. Our CEOs are Roxanne Passarella and Kevin Jones, and we're a multi-million-dollar company that's growing every year. So my work environment is pretty much how you would expect it to be. I have my own desk in the title department on the second floor of the building. I do most of my busy work here. Most of the time I'm running around, running errands, trying to get some projects done, talking to different directors and stuff like that. But I do most of my busy work at my desk as well as any scanning for my boss. And I have plenty of computer work to do daily, including like sending emails, updating budgets, just communicating with everyone throughout the hotel just to make sure everything that I'm planning is on track, and as well as what they're planning if they need my help, that we get in contact pretty much daily. So my main task for my internship this summer is running our employee incentive program that I actually helped develop last summer when I was there. So it's a point system that we created through an awards network company. They're an outside source that kind of keeps track of every point we give out to our employees and stuff like that. But the point of having this outside company is they help us to incentivize with our employees. So we have a website that you can locate your point accumulation as well as the prizes you may redeem depending on the number of points you currently have. And this program has actually helped a lot with our turnover rate. We saw a big increase in employee involvement and dedication, and it just really stepped up the game for our employees and really showed them that we're bigger than just a hotel. Like, we care and we're there for you, and that will reward you for your hard work. So the point of this program is basically point accumulation for the employees. When you get a point, that's pretty much an equivalent to $1. So say somebody got 2 points, that's $2 on the employee incentive website. So on the screen here I have our bullseyes. So the whole theme behind Reach, which is the program name, is a bullseye. And we give these out to all the directors. They fill them out, giving whatever employee they want 1 to 10 points, and writing why they got it and kind of just giving them like a little bit of recognition for their hard work. So once the directors and supervisors fill out the whole bullseye, they drop it in a little drop box outside of our human resources department. I pick them up a couple times a week, put all the information into an Excel sheet. So that would include like name, how many points they're getting, why they're getting the points, and when they got the points. So once I do all that, I put it all in an Excel sheet. I send it over to our award network supervisor, who then inputs the points into the website so that when our employees go online, they can see exactly how many points they have and what they have like possible to redeem at that time. So reach a little bit more in detail. This on the screen right here is a picture of our website. It pretty much, when you log in, you get to see how many points you have. You get to see if you have any orders currently, if you've already ordered something on the website, and you're waiting to see when it'll come in, that's where you can track it. Then you can obviously see your points, and then there's the catalog option that shows you, depending on your point accumulation, how many you currently have. It shows you what you can basically have at that point, unless you want to look ahead and see, oh, like this TV right here is 500 points, so I want to work up to getting 500 points and then I'll get the TV. So the catalog kind of lets you find a way to incentivize yourself and be like, oh, I'm going to work harder because I want to get this. But at any point, however many points you have, there's always something you can redeem online. So this is basically a little picture of the catalog. It's just an option. This is what you could potentially get, would be redeemable for you once you have 200 to 300 points. So you can see on the screen, obviously there's a couple tents, there's a blender, there's a lot of like really awesome prizes to get on here. And a lot of the employees at the flagship currently are working really hard and working to get the prizes that they want off of this website, because it really just motivates them to want to do better. So another one of my duties, I work continuously alongside the general manager, and I kind of help her out with anything she needs, any type of difficult project. But one of the projects I do is the PMI matrix, which is preventative maintenance inventory. This is kind of a log of all of the rooms that have maintenance attention. They need something to be fixed, whether it be a sink, a shower, the wallpaper might be coming down. Anything that maintenance needs to fix will go on this sheet, and they go through it and update the rooms accordingly while filling out this nice sheet of paper that I get to go through. And then once I get that back, I go through the matrix and fix the rooms that might be good to go, and then highlight the rooms that might be not completed at that point. So then our maintenance crew knows that they still have to go along and complete the project. Another one of my duties right now is I'm actually working on completing a foolproof master calendar for every single property that we run currently. So it's updating itself every day. It's always changing. There's always new things to add. There's always some things to take off. So this is kind of like a daily thing I always check up on. I always check my emails to make sure that there's nothing new I need to put in there, anything like that. But it is important that this stays up to date, and that is one of my duties, to make sure that everything is that's on there is supposed to be on there. So overall, the purpose of my job is really just to kind of take some weight off of my superiors by completing jobs that they might just not have time to do throughout the day, as well as working on the incentive program, and as well as helping out my boss. I'm constantly learning and being mentored by my superiors to learn everything there is to know about the hospitality industry. I do work in a timeshare resort, so it obviously runs a little bit differently than a regular hotel would, because we have different morals to uphold, we have different types of guests, and then we have owners. So it's more intense to kind of be involved and get involved with all of the owners to make sure that they feel as at home as they can. Um, I'm also working right now. This is actually my managerial project for this class, but I'm working to expand our incentive program to the other properties, and that should launch within a couple weeks. But as of right now, I'm working on the budgeting, I'm working on the layout, and I'm working on the launch parties for the rest of the teams at the other properties. And that's it. So thank you for listening to my job tour video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.